Well, welcome back. Look around the region right now. I got some cirrus clouds overhead. You can see a few of them in Macon, even more of them over in Dublin. But it's been a very, very nice day around Middle Georgia to get September started. And even better for everybody who didn't have to work today, thanks to it being Labor Day. Nothing to track on our radar at this time. We topped off at 82 this afternoon, which is 8 below the average of 90, and woke up to 63, 6 below the average of 69. And we're keeping it very lovely through the evening as temperatures gain to the upper 70s. Now we'll spend the summertime hours in the 70s, getting into the 60s for most of the region ahead of midnight tonight, if not everybody. And some spots will get below 60 degrees heading to the start of tomorrow. I'm going 59 for us in Macon. That is 10 below the average of 69 for this time of year. Northeasterly wind around 5 miles per hour, and Macon should not be the only one that gets into the upper 60s. I know Forsyth shows 60 here, but think it could get to the upper 50s. Same in Gray, as well as Sparta, Wrightsville. Eastman probably get down to what, 55, maybe 56. That's usually our chilly spot as we are in the non-summer months. Of course, technically it is still summer right now. This is just that whole faux fall thing that we often see. And yeah, we are tracking to warm up later this week. We'll be seeing the wind out of the northeast through tomorrow afternoon. So tomorrow's going to be another mostly sunny day, highs in the low to mid 80s. But Wednesday afternoon, that wind's going to mainly be out of the east. It'll be southeasterly Wednesday night, and then southwesterly as we get into Thursday. A little bit of that tie to this cold front that you're seeing to the north here. Now, I don't think too many of those rain chances will come our way, but a couple of them may. But overall, there's not going to be a whole lot of rain chances through this week, and there shouldn't be any until we get into our Wednesday. As we go into the weekend, it's going to be hotter and stickier out there. We're going to be seeing temperatures getting back to the 90s and dew points back to the upper 60s and lower 70s. So it is going to feel like summer again, because again, we're still technically in summer. 50% chance for development into a tropical depression for the new tropical wave that has come off the west coast of Africa. 10% over the next 48 hours. The next name on the list is Gabrielle. Can't say too much on this right now, but you can look at the map here and see there's a lot of possibilities that are not great if this thing does indeed develop. So we'll have to keep an eye on it as we move forward. Bringing it back to Middle Georgia. Again, I expect mostly clear skies overnight tonight and into tomorrow. Upper 50s, lower 60s out the door to get your Tuesday start. You get cold easily. Definitely want to make sure you got a jacket headed out tomorrow morning. Then we get into tomorrow evening. That wind is out of the northeast again, mentioned earlier. The highs will be low to mid 80s. Should be a very, very pleasant day as well. Wednesday, the wind should be more out of the east, and it'll be the first day that does feature any sort of rain chance this week, but really limited, just a couple of small showers for our northwestern counties. Rain chances, again, not going to be too high throughout this week, but we will have better chances come Thursday and Friday. 84 for our high tomorrow. That is still below average for this time of year. In fact, for a lot of these spots, it's 5 to 7 or so degrees below average for this time of year. Your extended forecast is coming up in 10 seconds. Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is presented by Volume Chevrolet. Very lovely as we go through the next few days, but it is a gradual warming trend. We'll be around the average through Thursday and Friday, above average over the weekend. I mentioned really not a lot in terms of rain chances. This Friday is First Friday, by the way, so that's going to be pretty typical for this time of year regarding those temperatures. And it looks like as of now, the best chance for rain is next Monday.